Hey guys, it's Ross over at the Daily Jaws. It's great to see so many of you enjoying the Jaws 50th anniversary interviews we released earlier this summer. For those of you that have seen them, you'll know that Jaws legend Jeffrey Kramer, aka Deputy Hendrix, gatecrashes some of these interviews to surprise the guests and goes on to have some amazing conversations. Well, now we're releasing the unedited extended versions of those conversations in a very special mini-series sponsored by our good friends Stern Pinball. I really hope you enjoy this series of conversations, and as always, I'll drink to your legs. Wait just a second, Tim. I'm just having a bit of a technical issue. Bear with me just one moment. Okay, I see the problem. Here we go.
So you can see, I see the problem. We should be talking to Tim Rice. We've
Tim Line.
Oh, hang on. You've gone now.
Can we do Plastic Hendrix?
Plastic Hendrix.
Why not?
Not a bad idea.
Oh, wait, I don't know why you can't. Oh, I get it. You can't see me.
I can't see you now, yeah. Now,
yeah, I know. Well, I'm trying to start it. I'm not good at this shit. Damn it.
I can hear you perfectly. Oh, there's the man.
Here I am. Please.
Goodness gracious me.
I'm 80 years old almost. I look like a bus hit me.
Holy smoke. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. I love that you love this movie, Tim.
Oh, my word. What an absolute thrill.
Oh, how cool. You made my day, kid.
Oh, my word.
A woman asked me the other day, she said, oh, my God, how old were you? If Jaws was going to be 50, how old were you when you made it? I said, oh, my God, I got to be honest about my age now. I was 9. She didn't believe me.
Well, it's a good question. How old were you, Jeffrey?
I can't even... How old was I? 29?
29. I read something about this, about your description of the that was it the one on the when they discovered the victim on the beach with the hand and the crab, and that was that the first scene you filmed?
First day of principal photography. I was so nervous I could have actually thrown up.
Which was perfect for the scene, of course.
Please, of course, of course. I showed up. It's the first time they said, "Here's your dressing room." I had a dressing room at the beach. Give me a break. I never had that in my life.
And how did you come about how did they choose you for the role in the first place then?
I read about it in the Vineyard paper. My mother was born on the Vineyard. I have family there and spent every summer there as a kid. And I called my agent in New York because I was an actor in New York. And he said, oh, my God. And he got me a meeting with Steven. And it's the only time in my life I ever went to a meeting and I walked out and I said to a guy there, I said, I'm going to get this job. I never, ever did it again since.
And of course, I guess he's similar age to you, Stephen, at the time, wasn't he?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, and then I realized that actors, we were the last hired and the first fired. I changed my life immediately. But you'll appreciate a dear comic friend of mine named Marty Nadler, who became a showrunner. He did Happy Days, Laverne and Shirley. I used to play the leader of Fonzie's old gang.
Right.
So David Brown once asked me, would I accept an award for Zanuck and Brown at a film festival for Jaws? And he wrote me this line. I got up and I said, you got to hand it to 2 guys who took millions out of the water without even getting wet. It was great.
Well, I mean, tell me, so presumably, and I was, again, we're reading all these things about, and you were actually there. So, I mean, it was true, presumably, that no one really necessarily thought they were working on some sort of classic for the ages.
No, they thought they were going to cancel the movie. We were over budget in the middle of the high season. They were never supposed to be there. Nothing worked. They had shot out all of the covers. So my part got a little bigger at times because they had nothing to shoot.
Right.
And, we could improvise a little bit. And it was, who knew? Nobody knew.
No.
I mean, it was this perfect creative storm because nothing worked. When you see this big shark come up and go, ugh, it was as if the shark fainted. But I worked in Hollywood.
Do you suppose he wanted to make it? I mean, this whole thing of the shark didn't work, and do you think he wanted to? Because I mean, it's so perfect. The amount it does appear in the film is perfect, isn't it? Do you think he wanted it to appear more, or?
It was a perfect storm. No, well, it might have appeared more, truly, but the best part was you didn't see it. You had to rely on fear. And, if Scheider looked at the sea once more like this, you'd just, but it was so, who knew? When it first came out, we knew somebody who was an usher who let us in when Ben Gardner's head comes out of the thing. You'd see soda and popcorn flying up I swear, no exaggeration. And it was unbelievable. Dreyfuss became the godfather to one of my kids. Stephen was still Stephen then.
Yeah, yeah.
I told Ross,
how did you get on with Scheider? Was he a nice guy? Did you get on well with him?
In Jaws 1, he was a great guy. In Jaws 2, well, they had to put cones around it, so people were going to mess with his car. But he was great in it. He was, he played those anal retentives really well. He was terrific in it. And Jeannot Swart was great. He came in Jaws 2. The joke always was, if any of us ever went to prison, you got 6 months off of any jail term just for doing Jaws 2 in Pensacola. True.
Fantastic.
I mean, in those days, Tim, if you saw a nuclear-powered aircraft carrier in the back, you had to just wait till it passed. How old were you when you first saw it?
Well, I saw, because I'm 58 now. I saw Jaws 2 before I saw Jaws 1. So I reckon I reckon I was 13 maybe when I saw it first of all. Enough. Yeah.
People come in with babies 3 and 4 years old. I said, "Oh, they haven't seen it." They go, "Oh no, they've seen it many times."
But remember, the first time I saw it was on television. Though I saw it on TV the first time. So I don't think I saw it.
I get it.
I didn't see it on a big screen until 2012. I don't think. Do you know the best time I ever saw it? They showed it in a local Lido or Lido, however you pronounce these things, outdoor swimming pool, and they had 300 people there, and the front row was dinghies. So I sat in a dinghy with a pint of beer, summer night, and on comes my favorite film. Fantastic, loved it. And the lovely thing about that was when he said the line about we're going to need a bigger boat. 300 people behind me all cheered, and I felt quite moved about that because Roy Scheider had only died sort of a couple of years or maybe a year or so before.
Really?
And I thought, gosh, here's something he ad-libbed on an afternoon in 1975 in the sea. He didn't know that, all these years later, 300 people are going to cheer that line in the UK. I mean, they're just that thing of, you never knew it's just so moving. You guys didn't know, did you?
Mock me about my printing to this day. For sure. What's the matter with my printing? Come on. But some of that, the wave, when he throws the rocks, that's all improvised. And And Stephen was great. So years later, I realized that we were the last hired, first fired, and I changed my life and I become an exec, and I'm partnered with David E. Kelly, who's one of the brilliant writers of all time. And he's getting an award at the Writers Guild, and he says to me, "Jeffrey, could you pick this up for me? I can't be in town." I said, "All right." And Spielberg is presenting in front of 600 people, and I think, "Oh, this is going to be great, Jeffrey." And he goes up and he goes, "Oh, Jerry, I'm so proud of you." And I thought, whoa, you can't say, no, it's Jeffrey. What are you going to do? You just got to save it to tell Tim Vine this story. It's
you should have said, "Oh, Adrian, the pleasure's all mine." You should have said.
Yeah, I didn't think of that. I should have. Oh, that's so funny. That's good. But you're quicker on your feet. That was very good. Excellent.
And do you keep in touch with any of the? Did you make any sort of friends that you kept in touch with there?
All the Jaws 2 kids I see. Gary Springer is one of my closest. Gigi Vorgan. John
which was Gary? Which was the
Gary was the curly-haired guy.
Andy.
Right. And what about? I tell you, there's someone who pretty much. When I was 12 years old, watching Jaws 2 in the cinema, there was a moment that changed my life.
Because you love those women, those girls in it.
Totally. And I tell you the bit it was. Donna Wilkes, who played Jackie. Are you still in touch with her?
I still see her sometimes.
Anyway.
Oh, yeah. And Ann Dusenberry was here for the memorial for Jeannot Swart. Gigi was here.
Right. But anyway, it was the line when she's talking to Chief Brody's son, and he's saying, "Well, I've got to, stay and do some painting for my dad or whatever." And then it goes up close to her like that, and she goes, "Do you always do what your parents tell you to do?"
Yeah.
And, both my socks shot off my face.
Of course. Because you were perfect.
That's so dangerous.
You were the perfect child, weren't you? Just listened.
I just thought, wow, this is the most dangerous thing I've ever heard in my life.
You use it now, fodder for your act, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Plastic Elvis. I just love it.
Yeah, well, it's the reason I can wear a wig, Jeffrey. That's really the reason.
And you write your own stuff, right?
Yeah, for my stand-up. Obviously, Plastic Elvis, I tend to do put a band and do his things. Although we just did a little film. I mean, it's not a proper film like this. Don't get me wrong. Like one of those kind of Elvis films from the '60s. I thought I'd do one starring Plastic Elvis. Plastic Elvis is Sam Salona. So, but it's really just to show my mates. Really, it's not no one's gonna see it other than my friends.
Oh, I love it. Do you live in London?
Yeah, I live in Surrey. Yeah, so sort of South London. Yeah. Yeah.
We actually live about 20 minutes away, and I used to live where you lived, Tim.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
Randomly. Just one question, Jeffrey. Have you seen Pen Behind the Ear?
No.
Oh, Jeffrey.
What is that?
Honestly, Jeffrey, it's one of the funniest things and one of the most intense experiences of my life.
It's
Pen Behind the Ear. I'm sure Tim Vine is involved in this.
Yeah. Well, what it is I basically, the music's going pen behind the ear, and then I have a box of pens, and I try and catch them behind my ear, which is sort of like that. Nearly.
You could take an eye out. Robert used to say his mother was so protective. She used to say, "Robert, don't play checkers. A checker could fly across the room and take someone's eye out."
Well, I blame Donna Wilkes for the thing. Don't always do what your parents tell you to do.
I blame her for a lot of shit, Donna Wilkes. She was wild. She was a good girl. And boy, her screaming.
Oh, yeah.
No one I ever knew could scream like that.
Yeah. I thought it was just a tiny bit too much screaming, actually, during some of that. When the boats were all stuck together, it was like, we got the message.
Unbelievable.
I love Jaws too, though. I've got to say, genuinely, I didn't really get to. I haven't revisited Jaws 3 onwards, but Jaws 2. You went in Jaws 3 as well, were you, Jeff?
No, I knew when.
Oh, good.
Stuff.
Okay,
I got it. I never saw 4 and 5.
No, me neither.
I went through a stop sign a few years ago, and a cop pulls me over. He goes, "You went through the stop sign." I said, "I'm so sorry. I didn't go over far." He goes, "Why are you wearing that hat?" I said,
"Is that the Amityville hat then?"
Yeah.
Amityville.
I played the cop and the deputy in Jaws, and he goes, "Oh my God, I love that movie. Don't do it again." So I wear it now like it's going to save my life forever. I mean, I look like a bus hit me now, but shit. Dear.
Oh, dear.
Oh, it's great. It's great. I mean, it's what a surprise. Honestly, genuinely, I was not expecting that at all.
I love that you love this movie. And when Ross said something, I said, "Oh, I'll be there."
Oh,
Ross
that's so
puts
kind
these
of you.
Together. He's so good at this.
I should have a crazy smile on my face. When I get to bed tonight, I'll be like that.
Yeah, but no, who's going to see it? You got to take selfies. Set up a selfie station.
The Kramer effect.
When I'm over there, if I see you performing, I'll come see you in a second, my dear.
Oh yeah, you must. Yeah. No, listen, you have free tickets to anything of mine. In fact,
you're very kind.
In fairness, I say that to everyone.
Yeah, of course, of course.
The only way I get people in.
Please. Oh, Tim, this is a pleasure. You made my day, kid.
Oh, listen.
I don't want to take up your time on this, but I appreciate you.
Well, I appreciate you, and you've made more than my day. I can tell you that.
I hope we meet someday.
Oh, 100%.
I look forward to it.
It's an absolute thrill.
All right.
Bye, take care of yourself, mate. Take care.
You too, kid.
Cheers, Bye. Jeffrey. See you, bud. Bye.